Hey, what's up everyone? For the topic of this video, I just needed to talk about the ruthlessness of these companies, of the companies and corporations ahead of everything that we have, our utilities, such as the electric, the internet, the phone services, everything, and how ruthless they are. How much of a butt they can be, how much of, pardon my language, of an ass they can be. I mean, you know this already. You all know this, but that's the only words I can use to describe these companies. Basically, if you look at this, just look. If you have not yet paid your bill, you still have until 4:30 p.m. on the 25th of December, the 25th of this month, to pay it and continue service. If we have not received your payment by that time, your service will be discontinued until all payments due are made, and a $25 reconnection fee will be charged to your account when the service is restored. And this was what was sent to us by the company. We had just gone to them yesterday to complain about the bill because they had seemed to have billed us twice, but then they come up with some long, drawn-out explanation, the office person did, of why the bill was so expensive, and it still made no sense. And we told them, why is there two bills on there? Why have they charged us twice? Now, we're supposed to have home phone service and internet for connection, and we don't even get cell phone signal without the internet because we have to use a micro cell tower connected to the internet just to get our AT&T cell service to work, because hardly any companies work in our spot. So we have to have the internet just to do that. And so it's a requirement. I mean, it's a high-speed internet is required. We have to have it for everything, not just being able to call or use Wi-Fi calling or anything, but just to use anything, but like that, anything that requires internet, and most everything does require internet now. But that's what I just wanted to talk about, was the stupidity, the ruthlessness of these companies. I mean, I could not do that. I couldn't go, you're going to be cut off on Christmas Day. I mean, if you couldn't pay the bill, fortunately we were able to pay the bill, but, I mean, well, we did because we had to, but, I mean, the ruthlessness of these companies is ridiculous. You're going to be cut off on Christmas Day. Who does that? Well, they do. Companies do. It happens to so many people, and it's just so wrong. It is so wrong. I could not do that. I couldn't go, I'm going to cut you off on Christmas Day. At least some places, like some banks and things, will say, well, we'll let you skip 1 month during Christmas if you want to. For the holidays, we'll let you skip a payment on a vehicle or whatever. They did that for us at our bank. That was nice of them to do. But that's just so rare. That is so rare to happen. And I feel so sorry for people that just can't pay these ridiculous bills. For example, the electric bill. I have installed energy efficient lights, smart lights and lights that use very minimal amount of energy, lights that, and I'll keep all the lights off one night, and I have a monitor for an email and text that is sent to me, a message that's sent to me of the daily energy usage. And it'll be super high. And I tested one day and used everything, and it was super low. It was like $2 and something, $2.86 for the daily energy usage. Then the next day, use nothing, and it's nearly $7. I mean, come on, that makes no sense. And these electric companies know it, but they won't even talk to you about it. There's and when we walked into the phone company, talked to them, and was asking why the bill was so high, and they gave this long, drawn-out explanation, said, hey, it should go down $15. $15 is still not what they told. And they acted like we were lying when we gave them the explanation, saying, they told us we don't even have to have the phone service to pay the home phone service. And she said, oh, you have to. I don't know who told you that. We can get a transcript of your call to prove. I'm like, no, that's what we were told. Sure, listen to the call, whatever. They said, we have all calls, like we were lying. I mean, it's ridiculous. They said that, I don't know where, I'd like to see that piece of paper. Do you have it on you? That said you don't have to have the home phone service? No phone service required? She said, I don't know who said that, but that's a lie. And it was sent by them. And we were like, I'd like to drop that. It would save $50 off of the bill. Because, get this, the home phone service doesn't even work anyway. We have to use our cell, and when it did, all we got was telemarketing calls and automated calls and crap. But whenever we use the phone, it's just cell phone. We have to use the cell phone, not the landline, but the cell phone, and we have to use the microcell tower that has to be connected to the internet, to our router. The microcell tower for AT&T has to be connected to our network router, which is from that phone company where the phone doesn't even work. So it's a ridiculous runaround, and they know they've got you they know they've got you. Yeah, they know they've got you. I'll just say they've got you by something polite. They've got you by the neck, basically. They've got you choked around the neck, I'll say. But yeah, they know they've got you cornered, and it's ridiculous. It's crazy. But we had to pay the bill, or it would be shut off. They told us we had till the 20th, otherwise now then it would be an over fee and all that crap, and that was like the 19th. They're like, well, they weren't there on the day we called them. They closed early, but they didn't tell us. We're going to try to talk to them that day and pay it and all this. And you get a hold of someone that's from some foreign place or someone that's talking, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Couldn't even understand what they were saying, barely. And it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's not even the local people. They're not even the local people. They're like, I really don't know anything about the company. I just answer the calls and do this. And they're closed right now. Would you like to pay the bill? So we put it off and then went in there, and they still like, we have to get going. I've got to be somewhere, so just go ahead and pay the bill. But anyway, it just seems like such a, it's just ridiculous. And we go there and we get the runaround, and we still wind up having to pay the bill. And there's no leniency, no courtesy of anything. Very few and far between, if there is, from anyone. And apparently, we get a phone call today from the water bill, which our water's not even working right now because we had to shut it off because the plumbing is messed up and we can't afford to fix that right now. It's ridiculous. And so we had to shut that off again, and I don't know when we'll be able to afford to fix that, but it's crazy. It's really crazy. But then they gave you a phone call. You still got to pay for the water bill, though, or they'll shut you off altogether. And, they told us that, they gave us what they called a courtesy call and said that you'll be shut off on Christmas Day. You have till the 25th, and we usually have till the 27th, 26th to the 28th anyway. But they told us Christmas Day you'll be shut off. Phone bill, internet, and water bill, or the water. Crazy. Even though our water's not working right now, the plumbing's messed up and all that, that's got to be dealt with at a later date. But yeah, just think about it though, all the people that can't afford electricity, cell service, internet, just phone service in general, water, and they just give you a message to cut you off on Christmas Day. If I was a head of a company, I would give leniency during the holidays. I really would. But anyway, I just wanted to talk. Peace, much love, and that just had me kind of frustrated. I just needed to talk about it. Peace and much love. God bless you all, and I do hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and all of that good stuff. Peace and much love. I know during the holidays it can be a major financial strain, and I just hope the best for all of us. Peace. And I'll try to post some the social media links below and my email below for this channel where you can email me if you want, and feel free to donate anytime if you would like to donate to my PayPal or whatever. And thank you all very much. You all are very special. Peace. Bye.